everybody, this is Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope, and this is where I pull cards to see what might be in store for you for the upcoming week. And I always look at the card on the top, I look at the card on the bottom, and I split the deck to see what might be inside. And this week I'll be using the Deviant Moon Tarot. And so please don't forget to like and subscribe. I also pull cards during the week, every weekday, Monday through Friday, so you might want to check in on that as well. And if you would like a personal reading, please visit the links in the description box below. And so happy full moon, everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm recording this on the day of the full moon, on the 31st. And it's Halloween, and some of you may be celebrating that. And then there's Samhain, and there's also All Saints Day and Dia de Muerte. So, all those things are going on during this full moon, and it's just really, very powerful full moon. So, as always during the full moon period, this is a great time to think about all the things that you have accomplished over these past few weeks or even more, and how far you've come from where you've been. And this is also a time to eliminate things in your life that's going to keep you from making progress in the future. So all of that is great during the full moon, and in this full moon in particular, because it's on this harvest, Samhain, Halloween type vibe. This is a great time to really check in with your ancestors, and that's something that I did. I did a ceremony to kind of connect with my ancestors, and also to try to help heal ancestral trauma, trauma from my past and also my ancestors' past. It's all connected. We're all connected, and so this is a great time to do something like that. So Pisces, we're going to pull your cards now. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'd love to hear how this reading resonates with you, so leave a comment. And if you would like to get a personal reading, visit the links in the description box. And we're just going to find out what's going on for you this week, what you may have to watch out for, and what things you may be able to look forward to. And the card we have on the top is the Emperor. So this could be a card where you are making the decisions. Maybe you're being the boss this week, and you may have to make the hard decisions. You may have to not be in your heart space as much. You may have to make the decisions that may not be popular, or you may be dealing with somebody who's making a decision on your behalf, and you may have to deal with the consequences of people making that decision. And so let's see what else is here. We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom, so which is pretty interesting. And because there's that, the Emperor is not necessarily making decisions based on emotion. The Emperor makes decisions based on what's needed, what has to be done, what needs to be done. And the Queen of Cups talks about making decisions based on the heart. So these cards are facing each other, and so maybe this is you really having to balance the two. You may have to balance what has to be done with what feels right in the heart. It could be, maybe you're one or the other. Maybe you're a person who has to deal with someone who's in their heart space, and maybe the two of you are having to come to a compromise in your relationship. So let's see what's in the middle. This is interesting. And in the middle is the Six of Cups. And so this could be really something that you're dealing with in the past. You know, this could be a past relationship. This could be a past situation, but it may be you having to come to that balance between what needs to be done and what feels right based on a past situation. And, you know, it may not be a difficult, it may be a difficult balance to strike, you know, because sometimes the past is, you know, we look at the past with rose-colored glasses sometimes, or even, you know, dirty, grimy glasses. Sometimes the past may seem worse than it was. You know, maybe objectively speaking, the past wasn't as bad as we thought, you know, but over time, you know, maybe we have come to view that past with a kind of negative feeling about it. And sometimes, you know, the opposite is true. We look at the past in terms of being better than it was, you know. We're saying, oh, things used to be so great back then, and maybe they really weren't, you know. So maybe, and that's the dichotomy we have here, you know, whether to make a decision, you know, based on maybe a more, you know, hard stance and maybe a softer stance. And so that may be your dilemma. That may be your dilemma this week. So I'm going to pull a card to see whether we get a tiebreaker here. To see whether we can get a little bit more clarity on this situation. And we have the Nine of Swords. And so, you know, that really doesn't help that much, because this is really saying that this is going to be something that might keep you up at night. You know, how to deal with this past situation. And so, you know, the thing is, basically, you know, try not to stress over it is all I can really say with this card, you know. Try not to stress over it, you know. You don't have to make a decision right away, you know. I don't think this is something that is has to be done right away. This is something that maybe can be put off for a while, you know, in terms of how to deal with it. You know, actually, if this is a situation that relates to the past, then, you know, this has been going on for a while anyway. And so one more week, it's not going to hurt. One more week, it's not going to hurt, you know, because it's better to be in a position where you're in a stable position instead of in a position of stress, you know. And so it's better to make a decision when you're in a better frame of mind than being in a stress situation. So consider that, you know, and let me know. I hope this helps. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.